Hi everyone and welcome back to our next episode of the Ask PropertyLimBrothers series. Now, today we want to talk about this question that we have from one of our audience. Now, this question is an age-old question. The question goes like this: is buying a property near to the MRT station very, very important? Fantastic question. How we're going to answer this is really to be based on what is your needs and what is your objective of buying the property. So maybe I will answer in the context whereby if you are buying for own stay versus if you're buying really to invest and to rent out in the mid to long term, it has two totally different objectives. Now, let's talk about property for own stay first. Now, when you come to own stay properties, there's really a whole realm of needs. For example, you wanted to buy this particular project because it's near to the school that your kids wants to enter. You're buying within a 1 km range, and let's say if it's a really good school but it's just so that there's no MRT around, then go ahead, by all means buy the property itself, because that's your number one top priority, right? If you're really buying a property because you love the project and you love the facilities, you love the layout, and it's rare, but just so that there's no MRT nearby, that doesn't mean that you should rule it out. Because end of the day, I think it's important to list your top 3 criteria when it comes to your own stay property. And if there's an MRT station, that would be a bonus. I mean, in Singapore, most of the land that is near to the MRT station, which are for sale, whether it's a new launch or existing developments, most of them are actually 99 years development. Of course, now with the add-ons from the latest MRT lines, Cross Island Line, Circle Line and stuff like that, there happens to be properties that are already freehold and now the MRT is just built right beside them. I mean, that will be an added bonus, right? But I think in the future, in Singapore, there's so many MRT stations. So of course, if you were to talk about the second portion, if you're really buying to rent out the place, then I think yes, the MRT line will definitely be one of the top 3 criteria on my personal list. It really depends. If let's say I'm buying property to invest, I want to rent out, and if it's a smaller configuration like a 1-2 bedroom type of configuration, I will try to foresee, will my tenant potentially drive? Will my tenant potentially commute via the MRT station daily to town area? So if they need, then definitely yes, top 3 criteria, MRT station is a must. But if let's say you are investing in a high-end development for potential capital upside in the central region, CCR, Orchard River Valley and stuff like that, and there's no MRT station, I mean, most of the time, the tenants that can afford the rent at this level, probably they drive or probably they grab or take cabs every day and stuff like that. So you might not really need the MRT station to be there. So I think it really depends, firstly, whether is it for own stay, is it for rental investment? If it's for rental investment, your potential tenants, what is the budget range of the rental? What is their behavior type? Why are they renting there? Is it because it's near to the work area? Or is it because it's near to the kids' school? And what type of property are you actually renting out to them? So I think probably is to identify what is your objective, what is your potential tenant audience. So I hope that this answers your questions. See you next round.